Honkai Impact has been released for quite a while, and this game is undeniably connected with Honkai Impact with the inclusion of Welt. If you want to know the TLDR about who Welt is and his connection with Honkai Impact without having to play Honkai Impact 3rd, then go and watch these videos by Island XD and Homolabs, as my video will offer another perspective and offer some alternate answers as to how and why Welt ended up with the Astral Express. I will leave the link to this video in the description below, so go and have a watch. Have you finished watching it? You did? Good. Now let's go. Some people have believed that Welt somehow made it to Starrail universe by using Cosmic Juggernaut, a giant train that have the ability to look through different universes. However, what if I told you that this might not be the case? What if I told you that Welt and Void Archive failed to return to the Earth despite what happened at the end of the alien space? If you talk to Welt, he will tell you there aren't that many ways to travel between universes. Astral Express is one of the first one to be able to do interstellar travel. This was made possible because of Akifili, the Ion of Trailblazing. After Akifili trailblazed across the universe, people became aware of the existence of another world. Gradually, people started to use the power of ions to travel between universes. A good example of this is the IPC under Clifford, the Ion of Preservation, and the Genius Society under Nose, the Ion of Erudition. So then, why did I bring this up? The answer is because interstellar travel also have its own sets of problems. That problem being the Stellaron. The Stellaron possesses the power to block the way of interstellar travels, and we have experienced it ourselves during the event of Jarilo 6. What's even worse is that a Stellaron burst could appear out of nowhere without any warning, just like what happened in Shanzhou Luofu. I believe that Welt might encounter a similar problem during their way back to the Earth and get thrown to the other side of the galaxies. He then got separated from the sugars that are supposed to rescue them. After all, why would Himeko found him drifting in the space with no way to get back home? If you talk to Himeko and ask about Welt, she will tell you that she found Welt together with his friend, presumably Void Archive, drifting in space. It was the Astral Express who saved them from that predicament. She also mentions that Welt is still trying to find a way back home to a planet she has never heard of. So, what have we learned? Well, we know that Welt and presumably Void Archive is saved by Himeko when she's passing by. This is even mentioned on Welt's character story, stating that the situation he was in is like something out of a cartoon, and it is far too coincidental to be real. Now the question remains, why did Welt still trying to find his way back home? That is because he never made it back to Earth in the first place. So now, he became the crew of Astral Express and trailblazing across the galaxies in hope for finding his way back home. There is a possibility that Earth as we know it is one of the destination of the Astral Express. Because some of the names of the destination on the Astral Express have been lost. If this was the case, then it is safe to assume that Astral Express will someday visit the Earth during their trailblazing journey. After all, it is possible that the animated short released 2 years ago called Ribbon 2 foreshadow the event that will happen in the future. As for how or when the Astral Express visits the Earth, I will leave that for the next time. But hey, don't take this too seriously, because after all, this is just a theory.
Come with me, take the journey.